This is a short example just to show the power of the modifiers, of the Java access modifiers, and how we would use them. The class here, the tree class, should be quite familiar to you. We have used it several times in the past. It has two fields, the circumference and the number of fields, number of trees. The number of trees is a class variable, the circumference is an instance variable. It is unique for every tree object. We have a constructor, and then we just have two accessors, one for the radius and one for the number of trees. And you see that inside the getRadius, we don't return just the circumference. The radius is different than the circumference. We're actually making a calculation and returning that value. Now, the TreeMaker class is, as we would say, a legitimate program, a program that uses the tree class in the way that we would expect. What does it do? It creates a few trees by using the random method from the math class, and then using that math.random for the circumference, and then it prints how many trees were created. So if we run this program, every time we run it, we will not necessarily get exactly the same values, obviously because we're using the math.random method, but it is not doing anything illegitimate. As we wait for this to run, let's take a look at the tree.faker. You see 13 trees with a variable number in the radius. Now the TreeFaker does something very similar. The while loop is exactly the same as you can see. However, it then trashes the number of trees value. No matter how many trees were created, it will make the number of trees value negative, -47 or whatever other value we want. So if we want to run the TreeFaker, we will see that no matter how many trees are created, it will report that -47 trees were actually created, which we know that this is not true. If we change the access modifier of the number of trees to private, then the TreeFaker class, you can already see marked as red, will not be able to access directly the number of trees. It will only be able to do it through the getNumberOfTrees, which is the way that we would like it to do. And for this reason, it will not be able to trash it, but it will report the correct number of trees through the getNumberOfTrees method.